(1300 Pakistan Standard Time). Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Abdurrafeh Sohail. First, the headlines. Prime Minister, accompanied by a high-level delegation, has left for China on a 2-day visit to revitalize CPEC project. Information Minister says general elections will be held on time in accordance with the Constitution. Pakistan has reaffirmed that Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir dispute will remain on UN agenda until its people are allowed to exercise their will through a plebiscite. Sri Lanka defeated Afghanistan by 6 wickets in the ICC T20 Cricket World Cup match in Brisbane today. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, accompanied by a high-level delegation, has left for China on a 2-day visit. The Prime Minister will meet President Xi Jinping and hold delegation-level talks with Premier Li Keqiang. The two sides will review the all-weather strategic cooperation partnership and exchange views on regional and global developments. This will be Shehbaz Sharif's first visit to China since assuming office in April this year. His visit represents continuity of the frequent leadership-level exchanges between Pakistan and China. Meanwhile, in a tweet today, Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif said Pakistan and China stand together as friends and partners at a time when the world is grappling with multiple challenges. The Prime Minister said he is honored to be among the first few leaders to have been invited after the historic 20th National Congress of the Communist Party of China. He said his discussions with the Chinese leadership will focus on revitalization of CPEC, among many other things. Minister for Planning and Development Ehsan Iqbal has said several MOUs and agreements will be signed during Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif's visit to China. In a statement today, he said both the sides are committed to commence work on ML1 and Karachi Circular Railway. He noted that the ML1 will have a positive impact on the economies of Pakistan and China. The Minister for Planning and Industrial Cooperation will be promoted under the CPEC, which will also create job opportunities. Ehsan Iqbal said talks will also be held with the Chinese side for promotion of cooperation in agricultural sector. He said the CPEC has become a milestone of Pakistan-China cooperation. Minister for Information and Broadcasting Maryam Aurangzeb has said the general elections will be held on time in accordance with the Constitution. In a televised message today, she regretted the statement of PTI chairman Imran Khan regarding imposition of martial law, saying democracy will flourish and continue to serve the masses. As regards Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif's visit to China, the Information Minister was confident that this will give further impetus to the CPEC envisioned by Chinese President Xi Jinping and former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif. She regretted that the multi-billion corridor project was delayed in the last 4 years. She said, "We have removed obstacles in way of Chinese investment and put on track the projects facing delays." Pakistan has reaffirmed that Jammu and Kashmir dispute will remain on the UN agenda until its people are allowed to exercise their will through a plebiscite under the auspices of the United Nations. Speaking at the Third Committee of the UN General Assembly in New York, Deputy Permanent Representative to the UN Muhammad Amir Khan said the Kashmiris have suffered more than 7 decades of occupation, awaiting fulfillment of their inalienable right to self-determination as promised by 11 UN Security Council resolutions. He said India continues to delude itself that it can subjugate the Kashmiris through the application of extreme force, ignoring the lesson of history that the people's yearning for freedom can never be crushed by brute force. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Indian troops in their continued acts of state terrorism martyred 14 Kashmiris during the month of October. Since 6 of the slain Kashmiris were martyred in fake encounters in custody by the occupation forces. During the period, Indian forces arrested 47 people and destroyed a house during 195 cordon raids in different areas of the territory. And now cricket. In the ICC T20 Cricket World Cup at Brisbane, Sri Lanka beat Afghanistan by 6 wickets. Batting first, Afghanistan scored 144 runs for the loss of 8 wickets in the allotted 20 overs. In reply, Sri Lanka achieved the target in 18.3 overs for the loss of 4 wickets. And now the headlines once again. Prime Minister, accompanied by a high-level delegation, has left for China for a 2-day visit to revitalize CPEC project. Information Minister says general elections will be held on time in accordance with the Constitution. Pakistan has reaffirmed that Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir dispute will remain on UN agenda until its people are allowed to exercise their will through a plebiscite. And Sri Lanka defeated Afghanistan by 6 wickets in the ICC T20 Cricket World Cup match at Brisbane today. And that is all for now. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.